Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today me and my group will be presenting about our mini project, which is the horse riding school registration. So our group consists of Isnin Hisham, which is me, then Khairul Amini Johan, Faiz Aminuddin and Haika Daniel. So for the executive summary, for our project background, firstly, the program is being done with a few types of coding that has been combined to produce the best method or ways for people to register the horse riding lesson. Uh, Second one is the horse riding lesson will be included with a few type of package that will be shown on the menu of the program. The third one is customer can make their decision based on the choice given, and the package given will be various such as weekdays, weekend, single pair and so on. After that, suitable coding has been made to make sure the various choice and outcome can be achieved, as there is various package on the menu to be picked by the customer, and few detail will be asked by the program from the customer for the registration, and then it will be proceed to order the or register their horse riding lesson by the choice of package given. For our objective for this mini project, the objective of this program is to attract more people to register horse riding lesson and purchase more package of lesson by giving them the best and most efficient ways for the first step, which is the registration. Other than that, the objective is to make sure the program can accept various type of input such as the name, number of person, phone number and many more. And lastly, it is to make sure the program can produce a lot of output such as the price or the receipt correctly and precisely. Alright, so moving on to our project description for the horse riding lesson package. So the package will be given weekday or weekend. So for the horse type, there will be two, which is American Quarter horses and Shetland pony. Then the age type is adult or children. Then the group type will be single or pair. So the price will be various for each package. So for the first one, if the customer pick weekday, then the quarter horse will be given to them if they are adult, and for single it will be 120 per lesson, and for pair it will be 100 ringgit per lesson, and for children during weekday will be Shetland pony, and for single is 140 per lesson, for pair is 120 ringgit per lesson. So, and moving on to the weekend package. So for the adult single, it will be 140 ringgit per lesson, and for pair will be 120 per lesson. Then for children, for single during the weekend is 160 ringgit per lesson. Then for pair will be 140 ringgit per lesson. So moving on to our next presenter.
Now I will explain to you for pseudocode and flowchart for this program. So for pseudocode is we beginning with start read main menu. If I register, then output A as output B, and if so, the program will show to the customer about main menu, and ask customer to choose A or B. A stands for registration and B stands for information. After that, we use switch case. You can see that switch menu, case A. We have two case A and case B. For case A is if customer enter output A for registration. So case A, enter how many person you want to register. If amount of person less than 2, then output 1 as output 2. This show to customer that they might choose 1 or 2 person only. If the customer click the wrong key or choose the wrong key like 3, 4 or 5, the programming will not detect. Okay. After that, after fill the amount of percent, the programming asks customer to fill the important information, which is buyer's name, hotel, and customer name. After that, after fill the important information, the programmer will display package and customer will choose package single or package pair. If single, output is package 1, 3, 5, and 7, else output package 2, 4, 6, 8. Package 2, 4, 6, 8 is for package pair. And okay, in the package there are two types, which is weekday and weekend. For the weekday, you can see that the customer must read their host type, each group, price, and package. If they equal to weekday, then if host type equal to American quarter host, then if age equal to adult, then if group equal to single, then set price 120, else set price 200. And if host type equal to Shetland pony, then if age equal to children, then if group equal to single, then set price to 140, else set price to 120, and if. So this is for option 2, weekend. As if day equals to weekend, then if host type equal to American quarter horses, then if age equal to adult, then if group equal to single, then set price to 140, else set price to 120. And if host type equal to Shetland pony, then if age equal to children, then if group equal to single, then set price to 160, else set price to 140, and if. After customer has chosen all the information and the package that they want, the programming will calculate the total price package. So after calculate, the programming will display total price to the customer. After that, the program will ask customer, do you want to add any registration? Y stand for yes or N stand for no. If customer want to add any registration, they can click yes, and the program will brought the customer to a main menu back. As if customer say no, the program will print total registration payment receipt for the customer, and if break. So this is case B that I informed earlier. Case B is for information about learn to ride horse break. If customer fill the wrong code, the program will say invalid menu, will display invalid menu. Okay. So if customer want to end the program, want to end the registration, the programming will display thank you and end. That is for pseudocode. For the flowchart, this might very easy, you can see, and the flow is nice. Okay, first for the flowchart we start. After that, display main menu registration information A or B. So this customer must choose they want A or B. A for registration and B for information. If customer choose B, information, then the programming will display the information about the horse riding school. If customer want to go, go to main menu back, uh, they must click yes. If no, the programming will end. Okay. If customer choose A for registration, the programming will display how many person you want to register, and customer must fill the information, which is amount of person to what to register by his name, hotel, number telephone, name, customer name, and package. So you can see that package has divided to two, single and pair. For single, the package that available is package 1, 3, 5, and 7. For pair is package 2, 4, 6, and 8. So after customer fill the registration required, the programming will display registration price to the customer. After that, the programming will ask the customer, do you want to add another registration? If customer say yes, so the programming will brought customer to the main menu back. If no, the receipt total registration payment will print. So the programming will stop if customer say no for add any registration. And thank you.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Karo. I'm European Johan, and today I am going to evaluate about list of codes. So for the selection, one way and two way, for this project, our group make a coding based on two ways and switch statement to run our program, which is horse riding school program. For the two ways, our group decided to use the program to choose type of package that the customer intended to purchase, like package 1, package 2, and etc. So this is the example for the two ways selection. So for the second one is a switch case statement. So for the switch case statement, our group wanted to make a main menu, quite simple main menu for the program before it proceed to registration option. So this is the example of the coding that we use to make this program, which is a switch case statement. So for the repetition, number one is a while loop. So our group decided to use this repetition to repeat all the process. It is because it is easier for the customer to make another registration, and the customer will have only one receipt instead of two. So as the customer can continue registration by pressing the letter Y, and if the customer do not want to continue, they can press the letter N. So this is the example for the do while. So moving on to the function. The first one is a void function. Void function are used in this program because it is easy to apply and appear on our program without any error. So as you can see at the picture, there's 8 package, which is 8.1 until 8. This will appear in our program when you click at the registration option. So for the second one is a return value function without a parameter. In this program, have a return value function without parameter, which is in price and in receipt. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin Amindin. I'm here. I will give some explanation about details of variables, constant, input and output. So without further ado, let's go into it. So first, as I mentioned before, I want to explain about list of variable slash constant. Well, here by looking at the program itself, we wanted, we want to declare in our program, such as registration, menu, price spec, and receipt. Why do we want to declare those in our program? This is because of we want to run our program very smoothly, and secondly, uh, there will be enough information required by user that they need to that we do some research of. Okay, so let's go to the second one. So secondly is a list of input display. As you can see in the program itself, there's a input that we wanted to see from the user, such as how many person want to register, buyer's name, telephone number, customer name, and finally the package selection. We need why we need input. This is because of we need the data from the user itself. So let's go to the last one, the list of output display. As you can see, there's a two output. uh, we will talk about the left one. So if you can see, the left one is a valid output. Why? This is because of the user follow instruction of the program correctly. Well, you can see firstly the program asks how many person you want to register. One, the buyer's name, put his name, the phone number, his phone number, the customer name means the rider's name, and then the program also asks, I want to add another registration. No, the it shows the receipt, and yeah, the that was the valid output. There's actually invalid output we see on the right hand side here. The program asks, the program asks us, a user, to choose A or B, the menu, the registration or information. So the user puts C, then it become the invalid menu. So please enter again. So are those are the those are the part that I need to show you guys. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mo Faiz. Yes, I'm here again. I will talk about screen layout of our program, our horse riding program. So let's go. First thing first, we can see the user put the valid input into our program. As we can see, the program asks us how many person. He put one, enter his name, buyer's name, his name, phone number, the customer name, and the user also choose package 3, which I believe it was she got a ride from an American quarter horse. Yeah, the program ran pretty well, and you can see the bill there, the payment receipt there, 140 ringgit. So let's go to our second test on a valid input, of course. Yes, put name, phone number, and package. This time the buyers choose the another package. I mean different package, and that is 7. And I can believe 7 is he got a ride from Shetland Pony. Yeah, the program run pretty well from the second test. Yeah, let's go to the final one. And this is the invalid input. Yes, of course the program asks the user to choose between A and B, the menu. But the user, I don't know why, he chose C, and yeah, he gained error message, and it is invalid menu. Please enter again. So if he enter again, he press A, and then the program will run normally. So that's all from me. Thank you very much for listening.
The program, and it will show this. First, it will show a simple main menu, and there's a registration and information. So first, we try to click for the information, which is you can type in a B or a capital B, both can, and then it will appear this. So return to main menu. So we just type Y, and it will look back to the main menu. So moving on to the registration by pressing A. So it will show welcome to the horse riding school, and it will also show the package that we offer to the customer. So first, how many person you want to register. So you can pick either 1 or 2. So but to me, for this demonstration, I will choose 2. And the buyer's name is the person who will pay for the price. Will pay for this lesson, which is the father or your friends. So the name I will give Amir, for example, and telephone number is 01734, and yeah, that your telephone number, and the customer name, which is the student name, the person who want to learn how to ride a horse. Like okay, for example, I will type Farid. Okay, at this, okay, if you pick 2 person, you have to pick the package that offers a pair, which is 2468. So Farid is children, so we say 68 are children, so you can pick whether you want to send him to weekday or weekend. So if you choose weekend, so package 8 is your choice. So we just press 8 and then enter the second customer name, which is Sasha. Sorry, Sasha. Okay. Example. So also you have to pick the same package, which is 8. So it will appear this registration price will total up to 80. And then do you want to add another registration? If you want to add another registration, I would suggest you to press Y, and no, just press N. So in this case, I will just press N, no. So it will appear this, your total registration payment receipt, which is package 8, you have 2, right? So total payment receipt will be 280. So that is all for from us. This is our program, which is a horse riding school registration.